Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Trade Sailor Project. Today we're going to talk about hydrostatics and stability. But first, I want to wish you all a happy new year, a adventurous and sustainable 2024. Alright, let's get going. So, hydrostatics and stability. This is the step 9, so almost the last step of this iteration. The next step will be the evaluation. But if first, let's have a look at the stability. So what do you have to think about hydrostatics and stability? So what we do is we first plonk the boat in the water and see how she floats with the loading conditions we determined in the last step. And also we're going to heel the boat over and see how much it resists heeling. So what are we going to do today? First we're going to plonk the boat in the water. We call it the equilibrium condition. So it's a free trim condition. We calculate how deep the boat sinks and if she's got a bow down or a stern down trim. Also, we're going to look at intact stability in upright condition. There's a few requirements, and for large angles. So we're going to heel the boat over 180 degrees, and you will get the GZ curves, and from there we got a couple of criteria as well. So plonking the boat in the water, the equilibrium condition. I did that for the three loading conditions we determined in the weights and moments step, the last one. This is the full load one, half load, and the light load. Few things we can see. We can see that full load, the boat sits bow down, which is not preferable. So it's something I would have to correct in the next iteration. But the good thing we see that in half load and light load, the boat starts trimming by the stern, which helps keeping the props under the water. Yeah, further we can see that the full load condition, the boat floats at about 3 meters, which is correct because our full load weight is a little bit less than the displacement we assumed. Yeah, so that's for the equilibrium conditions. For the rest, light load looks pretty good on the waterline for light load. Roughly what I took for the lightest load displacement. Okay, let's have a look at the intact stability. So here's the GZ curve, we call that, the wave curve. It's basically we heel the boat over from 0 degree heel, heel to 180 degrees, and we measure the resistance it gives against heeling, which is shown here as the righting arm. So it's the resistance moment divided by the displacement, which gives this curve. And in this curve, you can plot some other curves. These orange, the gray, and the yellow curve are the wind heeling due to sailing. And then we've got the blue curve, the straight line, is the curve for steady wind without sails. And the green line is the steady wind with gusts. Oh, sorry, the heeling with gusts. And there are some requirements. Let's have a look at the requirements. So if we look at the sailing curves, the gray colored area under the curve is the reserve stability we've got. So we heel about 10 degrees at 25 knots of wind with full sails. And this is the extra stability we still have. So we have very stable compared to the amount of sail area we've got. So we could do two things with that. We could increase the sail area or we could reduce the stability in the next steps. So let's have a look at the large angle stability. This is they call it the wind and wave stability. So what we can see is here the blue horizontal line is the steady wind heeling. The green line is the gusting. And then we've got the brownish line toward the black line from about 15 degrees back down to minus 15 degrees, 5 degrees back to minus 15 degrees is the wave energy. And here in this for the requirements, so the requirements for the stability are that the area in light blue is less than the area in the orange, brown, yellowish kind of color. Yeah, in this case we've got more than enough stability. So the results of the stability calculation is that we're very stable. We pass it flying colors. So this is something we can start adjusting in the next iteration. Maybe reduce the stability a bit by less ballast or narrower hull or etc. So next week we've got the evaluation step. So So we got past all the steps we've done till this far and see how we stack up against our own requirements. And we determine how we can, what we could adjust in the next iteration. So if you got any comments, any ideas, please let me know in the comments of this video. I hope you liked this week's episode and hope to see you next week. Thank you. Bye.